Hey there, Creed's family. Good to see you again. Really enjoyed time with you on Sunday. Hope it was good for you as well. It's been a great opportunity these last number of weeks getting to know so many people. I'm glad to be able to hear all your stories and just get to know you. It's been good. I really have enjoyed it a lot. As we have been talking through this series over the last few number of weeks about being in the in between, dealing with transitions in our life. Last week was a big transition, going from an old covenant to a new covenant. And that's got me wondering, like what is the difference? I know the old covenant, it always seems like when we see it, people were trying hard to show how good they were by the sacrifices they would bring. And it almost tempted to people to kind of think if I was rich, I was better than people who were poor. And, and that's not really true. That's not really true. Uh, but if that's not true, then how do I be good? And how can I be better? Better than myself yesterday? I know every year at New Year's, we always talk about resolutions and things like that. And Easter time, we probably do the same thing in some respect. When we think about what Jesus went through, we always talk about, you know, I wish I could do better, wish I could be better. And if you're like me, you've probably done that where you resolved yourself, if God can do these things, then I should probably be doing something better too. And when I'm doing it by my power and by my desire, it usually makes it to about dinner time. I'll never be enough. I'll never be able to replace what God does for us. We were never going to be enough. And Jesus had to show up. He had to be enough for us. I'll never be patient enough. I'll never be kind enough. I'll never be able to do enough. But I don't have to because He did. And so now I'm able to just rest. I'm able to rest in my faith with him. That's all I got to do. It's not about accomplishments anymore. It's about presence with him. Being able to be in his presence because of what Jesus did, living a perfect life, dying on that cross, being buried in that grave, and most importantly, being resurrected by the power of God himself. All of my issues, they're small. He's taken every one of the big issues off the table. I don't have to worry about it anymore. Salvation, that's his call, anyways. Let me just hang out with him. He'll show me what I need. He'll help me where I struggle, and we'll be able to overcome, not because of my power or anything I do, but because of what he's already done. I think that's a pretty big deal. Takes a lot of pressure off, a lot of weight off of my shoulders. When I start to live like that, though, that is even more amazing because then it goes from, well, I guess I better do it. I gotta do it. Kind of like a teenager. Dad says, go cut the grass. They kind of grumble as they walk out the door. That's kind of what we do with God. I guess I gotta go to church. I guess I gotta read my Bible. I guess I gotta go talk to people. It goes from that I have to, I gotta obey to I get to. And that's a freedom that I will never want to give up. I hope I never do. I hope I'm smart enough to never take back on all that weight as if I have any power over it. But if I'm honest, I'm going to have days, and I think there's probably a few of you out there too that have days, weeks, months, maybe even years where you try to accomplish what Jesus has already done. Just remember though, God isn't in the business of being a GPS. He's not tracking your past. His job was to transform us. And if we will just stay with him, rest in this new covenant with him, he will 100%. But remember that these transformations that we have to go from the old way to the right way, they're important. So for a transition that we're in, whether it's a life change, whether it's a job change, whether it's just a desire for growth in your spiritual walk, whatever it is, for it to be successful, let God lead you. Don't don't try to set terms. Don't try to be the one driving the vehicle. Let him show you the right path. Don't try to have all the answers. Be humble. Don't be clueless like Peter was at one point when he had to learn that lesson the hard way. And remember that there are going to be times when you will have to wait for God to reveal the path in front of you. But if you trust Him and remember that you are His temple, then you will understand He is with you and there's nothing that can come against you that will overcome you. There will be obstacles in your path. Oftentimes, maybe all the time, we put them there ourselves because of our foolishness, our sinfulness, but they don't stand a chance with God. There's no obstacle that can stand in front of God because He's making us different. And the more we get into that covenant with Him, the more we understand that agreement, what that He's doing that work, and we just get to stay with Him and get to enjoy the fruits of His labors, then that transition will be successful, whatever it is. What is God trying to change in you? What is He trying to help you grow out of to become something better? Someone smarter than me once said that if Jesus said on the cross, and He did say, "It is finished," why are we still trying to work overtime to make up something? He's paid the price. There is no more need. Work honestly. We're if we want to do good things, it's not gonna be work. That's a different topic for a different day. I'm sure we'll go into deeper in at some point in time, but just rest with Jesus. Spend your time and just enjoy what He brings into your life and let Him be your God. Well, I think it's time for me to go, get out of here, get back to work. Uh, well, I guess there's some work to do out here, uh, but I really do enjoy getting to know you guys. It's been a lot of fun these first few weeks. Let's keep doing some good things together. Let's keep the conversations going. Let's see what God has in store for the Creed's Church here in Virginia Beach. And just keep talking in your part of the world so that people know Jesus and He's in your life and that you trust Him and He's making you different. All right. Been going for a long time. Y'all have a great day. Hope it's a wonderful week. And if with any luck, we look forward to seeing you on Sunday. Take care. Bye now.